Recent news headlines have highlighted the devastating drug epidemic in this country, especially with the opioid crisis. There are many people who know a friend or a family member that is struggling with addiction. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, last year, more people were killed by opioid drugs than by car accidents. Hi, my name is Klose, and I've written a book called Giving Hope an Address. The power of addiction is frightening, but my book shares the hope of Jesus Christ that has been saving lives from addiction for nearly 60 years through the ministry of Teen Challenge. It's a biography story of two brothers, David and Don Wilkerson, who founded the faith-based drug rehabilitation program of Teen Challenge in Brooklyn, New York City. It's a family story that is close to my heart because Don Wilkerson is my father. I grew up in the ministry, and as a young girl, I witnessed the powerful transformations of men and women who were completely set free from their life of addiction by the power of Jesus Christ, living out a new life full of hope and purpose. Past generations from the 1960s and 1970s became familiar with the story of how Teen Challenge began because of the best-selling book, The Cross of the Switchblade, by my uncle, David Wilkerson. My uncle's calling to New York City led to my father's calling to direct one of the first faith-based drug rehab centers in the country. It's a ministry that started from very humble beginnings, led by two brothers who had a huge burden to reach those lost in addiction. Today, 60 years later, Teen Challenge has grown to approximately 1,400 centers in 122 countries worldwide, helping thousands of men and women. It's a remarkable legacy. This is a story for all those who have walked through the doors of a Teen Challenge program, whether as a resident or as a faithful staff member. It's also for anyone who knows someone struggling with addiction. The chapters eventually reveal how one story of God's calling on the lives of two brothers can lead to many other life-changing stories. But it's also a faith story that exemplifies what it means to be a follower of Christ, to love the brokenhearted and share the gospel of Jesus Christ that brings light into the darkness. It encourages the reader to pursue the call of God, and it inspires those wanting to start a ministry to restore broken lives and bring the hope of Jesus Christ to a new address in their community, whatever that calling may be. Giving Hope an Address is a book for a new generation to share the legacy of Teen Challenge and its proven method in combating drug addiction. The opioid crisis is devastating, but this story shares the hope that the battle against drug addiction can still be won. God still performs miracles. Jesus Christ is the cure for a drug-free life. My family story and the legacy of the worldwide ministry of Teen Challenge proves it.